So, I wanted to talk about not worrying about how your manifestation will come, right? So, what we're taught in life growing up is, right, when you want something, say you want a car, well, you need to be logical about it. You need to be practical. You need to be realistic. You need to get your head out of the clouds, right? So, what do they tell you? Okay, you gotta get a job, right? Gotta get the job, gotta earn enough to, make money, right? Gotta save, right? And then, maybe you need to get a loan, right? And then finally, you can buy the car, right? Look, there's so many steps. And now this isn't bad. You should save money. You should, you know, get a job that pays you well. These are not bad things, right? But, you know, we take this approach to anything in life, right? When we want something, we automatically think, well, if I want a cheeseburger, I need to get in my car, I need to check my bank account, I need to drive there, right? There's all these steps, right? Well, what do we learn in manifesting, right? Right? We learn you decide what you want, right? Knowing you're worthy, right? And then you assume it's yours, and then, now you're just going to be the person who has it and not worry about the how, right? That's kind of crazy, you know, thinking about it this way when we're taught there's all these steps, right? There's all these logical processes we have to go through. But what does manifesting say? Right? If you want a car, right? You just decide you want it. You can do your nighttime Neville Goddard imaginations, right? Imagining you already having what you want right before you fall asleep, right? Or throughout the day, right? And the most important thing is to not worry about the how, right? Right? All you really have to do is focus on receiving. It's done, right? You don't need to worry about all the messy middle, as people say. You don't need it's not a logical way of processing things, right? It's more energetic and spiritual. But guess what? It's the easier way. This doesn't mean you don't stop going to your job and saving, right? It doesn't mean that. You're just saying, I'm not going to worry about how it's going to happen because I know it's already mine, right? I decide and assume, and I'm not going to let society tell me I need all these blocks to get something, right? All these steps, right? And I've been noticing this in my own life, there's some things I've been working on, and I'll just think, oh, I want this kit. I'm not even trying to actively buy it. I'm just thinking, oh, that'd be kind of nice, right? And then a few days later, it shows up in my world, my life, and I didn't even do anything to get it. I just was like, oh, that'd be nice, right? So part of that is eliminating the need to think that you need to do these things, right? Because what's that's doing, right? When you're in the logical process of getting things, you're assuming that you have to take these steps, right? That's your assumption. You're deciding you want the car, but now you're assuming that these have to happen before you can receive the car, right? So your assumption is, I have to do these things, and then you're being it, right? You're living in the end of having to be someone who has to be logical to get what they want, right? That's a version of living in the end of having to put in the work, right? That's the work you have to put in. That's what we're told, right? We always have to put in the work, and not that hard work isn't bad, right? But why do we have to think like this, right? But instead, manifesting is, right? You decide what you want, and now you're assuming it's done, right? That's the assumption. And it's already done. It's already mine. I already received it, right? And now I just gotta relax, right? Now, now you need to be in the assumption that you can just receive it. You don't have to do all this work, right? You're living in the end of it's already done. It's already mine, and it's so much easier, right? And the more you practice this, the more you think about this, the easier it'll be, right? Just decide, right? Take notes on what your mind is telling you, right? Pay attention to that. But I hope this helped. I hope this gave a little bit of perspective. I do have my Daily Assumptions Journal available for download, so check that out if you're interested. But yeah, I hope this helped. Thank you.